So I want to create a bridge on this beat right here. So let me show you how I go about it. So here's like the last part of this main section going into the bridge. Added these strings. I also added this like chop on this main sample right here, kind of like giving that pulsating effect. And then this riser comes in. And then things just drop out in the last bar. I want to sauce it up just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do with this riser is I'm going to cut the end of that, and then I'm going to copy and paste it over to the beginning. Make that unique as a sample, so that way we have this. Turn the volume up a little bit. I'm going to spread the stereo delay just to give it like that right on the downbeat. Adds a little bit. I'm going to go one step further, and I'm going to take these drums. I'm going to solo the drums out. And I'm going to record just those drums together just by going to the master. I'm going to arm the master to record, and I'm going to highlight just this one section. Then I'm going to hit Alt and R and start. That way we get just the drums in here. So that way when the bridge drops in, we have some sort of rhythm going on in there, and it's easy for the artist to kind of catch the rhythm, even though it sounds different. It sounds like it's pulled back. So I'm going to take these drums. Let's just drop them down here. I'm going to throw it to its own mixer track. I'm going to throw a reverb directly on that channel. Create a reverb sound. I'm going to pull the dry down, make it sound a little bit more distant. I'm going to go to my presets over here, and I'm going to use the high cut fuzz preset for Fruity Love Filter. Just give that a listen. Pull the reverb down a little bit maybe. And I'm going to throw just a normal parametric EQ2 on here to just kill some of the lows because I want to thin it out. Also, we'll go low pass here. And I want to automate this 7 band. So I'm going to highlight over here, drop a new pattern in, just extend that out. Also copy and paste the drum pattern over. So that way we have a full 4 or 8 bar loop going on here. And that way when I go to automate everything, I can record it into this channel by right clicking here on the record button, right click on automation. We can hit record here, give us a little bit of playback, go to the parametric EQ2, go to the 7 band. I want to start out here, I think, just start out like really pulled back on here, and then just hit play. And just like record kind of randomness. And ramp it up. Yeah, that's good right there. That should be cool. And then we can fine tune if we need to, or we can fine tune the volume on here too as well. So if we automate the volume on this entire thing for that drum loop, and then kind of extend that, so that way it starts off very subtle. Let's give it a listen in context with everything going on here. And then we can extend this out all the way, so that way it goes the full length. Extend this out as well. And then here, what we can do is kind of copy and paste that over, so that way it builds up into this and it ramps up towards the very end of that bridge. I'm going to turn the volume up on that just a little bit, or normalize it. Towards the end, I think I want to fade it out, actually, to just finalize this. So I'm going to create an automation point here in the volume and literally just fade it out there. Or you can do it with the new crossfade volume option inside the audio clip. So that way it has that impact when it goes back into the normal beat on the downbeat. If you like this video, follow for more. And make sure to share this with a friend if you get me.